Gemini, it's your girl Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you to give you your solar eclipse message, give you a message for the rest of October. Um, let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source, sky, universe. Please allow me to tap in with my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for the solar eclipse and for the rest of October. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. As you come in, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, share this video with someone that you love. Gemini, everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation, follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon. Alright, so boom. I feel like genuinely not having as much time with someone as you would like. You know, you don't have much time to communicate with someone. You don't have a lot of time at all. You don't get a lot of their time and energy, but you also don't dig a little deeper to get it. You kind of, I feel like you pay for their time, or a little bit of their time, or you know, you don't want to hold them up with too much conversation somehow. You know, you may check in to see how they're doing, or you may leave them a comment of some sort, you know, hope they engage you in some way, but you don't say much to them. You keep a distance. Heavy on this energy. There is something about somebody's hair. Either your hair looks amazing, or you're really big on hair. Somebody's attracted to people with hair. You like really big hair. You like really long hair. Something about this, or you like someone's hair, or you're always in their hair, so someone always getting their hair done. You like someone when they go to the hair salon, when they get their hair done, or it's not often. It's shocking to you. Hair could be really big. Cancer energy is coming through, and Leo energy is coming through really big for me. I feel like genuinely being taken back, being surprised by something, by someone. Or this is you. This is how, or you may have Leo placements. You really take your hair seriously, whatever. I feel like you got to get to it. You got to get to it. You got to spit it out. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever your point is, get to it. Something about your eyesight. Get your eyesight checked out once and for all. Or it's been a minute since you've gone to the eye doctor. This could be staring at the screen all day, or someone has needed glasses, has been struggling with this for a while. You may need updated glasses, prescriptions of some sort, or you've been denying, you know, where you need to go. 3:03 on the clock, 3 in the room, and 3 likes. I said what I said. Someone has to get their eyesight checked out in a real way. There's also something to be said about someone's eyesight going. The more that their eyesight is the more that their eyesight goes, their intuition strengthening, or their first eye becoming clear, the clarity being there, or this is what people would expect. They're surprised that isn't true for some of you. So what I said, show the world the real you is out here in reverse. It's time to release negativity. You're very close to achieving your goal in reverse, and the energy is gaining momentum is in reverse. I feel like someone disengages. There's something about what you do. You rub somebody the wrong way, or you're doing something, some of you've been doing some shit. You need to stop. Show the world the real you is in reverse, but it's time to release negativity. Whatever you've been doing, you haven't been moving in integrity in one way or another. And I just feel like moving around people who can see you for exactly who you are, that part. That fucking part, or somebody in particular, like you're not getting one over on this person. I feel like you know this and doing it anyway, or this is you, and people trying to get over on you. But I said what I said, okay? I said what I said. I just feel like trying to be scheming, and you're scheming somehow, you know, up to no good somehow. I said what I said. If you feel like you can get something, you can get over on someone, or the less people know, the better. I just feel like move in integrity. Be honest. Treat people the way you want them to treat you. I also really feel like you had something fucking amazing going for yourself. You may have started it, but you didn't keep the momentum going. You didn't keep the momentum going. I also really feel like being forced to kind of own your flaws openly. Some, that part. Someone may own theirs openly, or someone's not afraid of things that you could never, you'd be too ashamed to show anyone, you know. And this is you. You make people uncomfortable because you do shit you don't give a fuck about shit. There could be a tourist around. There could be a tourist around, or the tourist does shit. The tourist don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. You could never do those things. So you have this in these placements somehow. You have a Taurus in your chart. I just feel like people can see you, or the Empress can fucking see you. That part, heavy on this energy of divine feminine seeing you. I feel like, there's something about the death stare, or someone's stare. Someone's staring at you through a screen. This could even be a child. Divine feminine. Someone's something about this. Someone giving you a death stare. Someone's stare is with a certain intensity, that overwhelms you. Or this is a woman. This is a woman. A woman's stare. Her stare is fierce. It's powerful. She stares into your soul. Makes you uncomfortable. You have to look away. I feel like your mind being all over the place. What you need to focus on is trying to organize your thoughts, slow them down, make them make sense. I feel like we wanting to focus on right now, trying to focus on or receive certain downloads, receive certain clarity about certain specific things. Your mind being all over the place, so it's hard for you to get the message that you want. Anyway, listen, I feel like, I just feel like cheating yourself out of having a healthy, happy connection with someone. Love life, being in separation, or separation is on the table. Y'all about to break up. Y'all about to get divorced, or literally, for some of you, this isn't even romantic. Someone who loves you very dearly, could be family, could be family. I feel like could be family. Someone ain't fucking with you the same way. They're sisters, daughters, mothers, that energy. I just feel like not fucking with the Empress. Someone's not fucking with you this way at all. They don't want to keep an open mind about a situation. Someone's really closed-minded, or you're really closed-minded. You don't want to admit this. You think that you know everything, or that you touched all your bases when you haven't, or you're something about that. Somebody has fixed placements in their big three. Someone's got fixed energy in their big three in a real way. So you think that, you've explored all options, or you're open to debate, or you're open into taking suggestion, when you really don't. That or someone has, I'm hearing double Mercury. What is that? What does that even mean? This could be like Gemini and Virgo in your big three. That energy, I guess. That energy. Anyway, I just feel like you think you know it all. You don't listen to nobody. You rather hear yourself speak, and that energy. So the people who love you, the people that you say you love, you shut them down so much, or you talk to them like you know so much more than them, holier than thou. You're so much closer to God. They don't want to talk. They don't want to communicate anymore. You don't value what they have to say. That energy. I also really feel like, cheating yourself out of expanding. I didn't mean to say that, but I said what I said. Out of expanding, again, this could be expanding your mind, expanding your business, expanding in a lot of ways, right? But I also feel like ascending. Cheating yourself out of ascending in some way. Some of you, this has to do with your children. Children is out here, or your inner child. You're not doing the work. Either way. Either way, I don't want to touch it. I feel like you don't want to touch it. So right, calling in your soulmate out here in reverse. Limiting yourself. You don't want to touch things that you need to for the next level of your healing. I guess you will in your own time, or you won't. Some of you won't. Shout out to my divine feminine Geminis who absolutely will do the work. Shout out to my distorted feminine Geminis who absolutely will not. Okay? And shout out to my Gemini masculines, baby, because a lot of you are not doing the work the way that you think you are. Some of you absolutely know you're not. And others of you genuinely believe that you are when you're not. which I think is a lot more dangerous. Um, at work, something about potions, making things, products. Somebody got to get the packaging for their products right. Get your labels right, your tags. Shout out to those of you who are making clothes, designers, clothing line. There's something about clothes, merchandise. Get your tags, get your labels right. Put the labels on your bottles. Somebody's making certain concoctions, their oils, their tinctures, their teas, something about their bottles, their labels, getting that shit right, or charging it. This could be on the Eclipse. I don't know if anybody's doing that, if anybody's planning on doing that. Charging their work with the new moon eclipse. I guess it depends on what it is that you're doing. I don't know, or what it is that you're selling. I wouldn't recommend it, but right, there's something too about candle magic being in reverse. Someone's not doing their candle magic, but in regards to their business, or you need not, or listen, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Some of you are real big on manifesting in ways other people tell you not to, or on days people tell you not to. You use energies nobody else wants to use. Heavy on being able to manipulate energy in a way a lot of other people are not. Someone's real big on chaos magic. Surrender to the divine out here in reverse, though. I feel like knowing so much that, you don't know nearly enough. That energy out here, being so close to God that you ain't nearly as close as you should be, or as you could be. If you didn't think you were as good, if you didn't think that you were a lot closer than you actually are. Right. Don't ask me to repeat that. Something about this, genuinely. You'd be a lot closer to God if you didn't think that you was as close to God as you think you are. Till 12 on the clock when I said that, but it's what it is. Right? When it comes to you specifically, I just feel like being extremely abundant, being extremely wealthy in so many ways. Health is wealth. Get your health together if you haven't been, or you got money but your health is suffering. And health is wealth, so you really ain't got shit. You really broke as fuck. Said what I said. If you know that you ain't been taking care of your health, some of you out here flat out taking shit, consuming shit you got no business taking. That shit is death in a bottle. I just feel like the company who's selling it to you ain't shit. Something about this shit. Something about death in a bottle. So you're consuming something, you're drinking something, or you drink too fucking much, or Red Bulls. Rum and Red Bulls. I just heard rum and Red Bull. I don't even know if there's a fucking drink. You still drinking fucking Red Bulls? Put the goddamn Red Bull down. You crazy? Anyway, I just feel like some of you think that your money gonna stop a certain way. If you don't keep going a certain way, your money's gonna stop. If you don't level up, if you don't expand, if you don't push forward, something has stopped growing. Numbers have stopped going up in a certain type of way. Money has stopped increasing in a certain type of way. Doesn't mean that you are not blessed beyond measure. Some of you just worry that once something is over, you won't be good. It's a lot of lack mentality that you get to release, but I just feel like you're so blessed, so much more blessed than you know, so much more abundant than you know. I feel like it's just up from here. It just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. But only if you wanted to. Only if you decide to really go after what you're most passionate about. I feel like you did it once and look where it paid off. And then there's something about being so content with what you got, or what you manifested as a result, that you're afraid to fucking, you're afraid to do it again. You're afraid to reach a little further. That energy out here, you're afraid to start all over again. You built so much for yourself, you're afraid to start all over again. Meanwhile, that's really all you want to do, or that's really all you're being called to do. I feel like you feel someone looks better than ever. Someone is more attractive than ever, looks better than ever. This is how people feel about you. It translates. You look better than ever. You're doing better than ever. But I also feel like the same is true about someone else. You seeing them and you just seeing where they're doing amazing for themselves. That or they look amazing, or literally. There's something about lying to yourself for a really long time about where you're not attracted to someone, where you're not interested in them. Something about that energy, you know, where you don't want to know more. For some of you, this is someone of the same sex, or for others of you, they're not. This is someone of another sex, but they're off limits to you some way. There's something taboo about you fucking with this person or thinking about this person. They could be a lot younger than you, older than you. They could be married. Heavy on that energy. Or y'all are both married, or I just feel like someone sees you a mile away. Someone sees you coming a mile away. They're not about to play that game. Where literally, someone sees you. You're just another lesson. So you just popped up to see the divine just threw you as a monkey wrench in someone's way to see if they learned their lesson. They have, so they brush you off. They fan you off. They don't give you much time or energy. Someone's real standoffish, real short. Because in the past, they really would have given into you. They would have caved, or they would have fed off of, or their shadow would have taken over. But they've transcended that. They've learned that lesson. You know? Or you giving them the attention that you give, you know, really would have fed someone's ego in a way it doesn't anymore. Someone knows that none of that shit fucking matters. Who are you dealing with? Well, this is you. This is you. A lot of a lot of psychic attacks, or sending thoughts, wanting someone, hoping someone receives your message. Your message is received and ignored. Well, this is you. Your message is, this is how you feel, right? Someone sends you a message, their message is received, but it's ignored. Some of you, this could be like romantic, but for others of you, this is something else. This is something bigger than this. It's something about a calling on your life somehow, or your work, you know? I keep hearing vocation. A soul connection, a soulmate even. This could be romantic, but I feel like it's something other than that. I don't know. I just feel like the message is received and the message is ignored. Period. Anyway, I love you. It's your girl, Mercy, the Big Body Benz. When tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. Peace.